Hi folks, my name is Mitch. Just doing another video on a game that I'm currently playing called Harvest Town. Just keep in mind that this game is currently in beta, so anything mentioned here may or may not change in the future. Today I wanted to discuss about how to obtain some of the gear. I've been doing some guides on how to defeat the various levels of bosses, and we're getting to a point where you're gonna definitely need to be geared somewhat in order to continue on the challenge. So with that being said, we're going to check out the gear on each one of the floors just to see where things can be obtained, how to get them, what you need to do, and so on and so forth. So we're going to start off on floor 10. Just keep in mind that I've used this elevator quite a bit of times today. This is not the first time I'm making this video, so the cost of the elevator per use will go up by 100 every time that you use it. So we are on floor 10 now. Let me go equip this ring real quick. Alright, floor 10 is going to be a good source of items here. We have the helmet that I'm currently using and the ring that I'm currently using. Each spin is going to cost you 10 essences. So what you can do when you're spinning this is a good tip for anybody who can get really unlucky spinning for these things. One, you can spin on a super luck day and hopefully get something good out of it. Or two, what you can do is you can do a local save right before you spin, and if you don't get the item that you're looking for, you can hard close out of your app, meaning don't save it when you're exiting, close it out completely, re-enter, and you'll be right at the spot where you are without having spending any of your essences. So these are the two things that we're looking for. We have the helmet, we have the ring. This is a really nice ring. Kill recovery 3. Some of the mobs in here will, at the lower levels, will only deal 1 damage to you. So you'll pretty much not worry about using any potions as you go through the earlier floors. We can go floor 20. Floor 20 doesn't give you too much of a selection. It's going to give you the same things as floor 10, so we're not going to really bother with that right now. We're going to floor 30. Floor 30 is pretty much the same thing. We're not going to worry about the other stuff right now. They do have an option of giving you some boots. However, these boots don't really provide much other than speed. So we don't really need those. We're going to go to floor 40. Floor 40 will give you the hunting jacket. This is the thing that I'm actually currently wearing right now. It's really nice. Gives you maximum life and defense right there. And from what I understand, these are the only clothes, or I guess body armor, that you can obtain that has stats on it, with the exception of the one that you could buy on the first floor of the Occult Cave. So that's floor 40. We're going to head over to 50. Floor 50 will give you the option of getting Titan boots. Titan boots are really nice just because these are the boots that I'm actually using right now. Gives you speed, gives you life cap, and it gives you dodge. So something to really take into consideration, especially if you're looking to beef up your HP pool. So now, what are we at? We're 50. We're going to go to 60. $60 doesn't really give you much compared to floor 50. Floor 60 will give you an option of getting the Berserk ring. This is a ring that I won't really recommend just because it takes away from your life cap. The rest of their stats are nice, but you're putting yourself in greater danger if you're taking more away from your maximum amount of HP. For 70, excuse me. 470 will give you an okay weapon. I'm just gonna try to pop that up real quick. So if you don't have anything better than the baseball bat at this current time, then it's something that you can take a look into. It's called Angel's Glory. Does 535 attack, which is well over double the baseball bat. Has a decent attack range. So that's something to use for the time being. However, I showed a video on how to take out the floor 79 boss using the baseball bat while being geared up at the same time, and we made it up to floor 80. Now floor 80, this is what I want to show you because this is something where you can really get your hands into. These are pirate boots. We're not going to worry about that because I believe the Titan boots are better. We are looking for the weapon. Here's the weapon. So this is floor 80. This is where we're going to stop at. This is called the Battle Hammer. This is a really, really nice weapon. This actually does more damage than the frying pan that you can receive from Foxy. Foxy, that's a weapon that you'll get from her after reaching 10 hearts with her, but it will take some time. So this is something that will kind of get you through the rest of the levels until you could get something better. This has a really high attack. This is actually higher than the current weapon that I'm using. I'm using the Lie, but I like the Lie just because it has a pretty good range. I do have the Titan on hand, which is one of the strongest weapons in the game. So just know that there are other options out there. But if you're lacking a good weapon, that definitely is something to take a look into if you have an opportunity. And especially if you have plenty of dark essences to spare. Again, I do recommend saving, local saving, resetting the app until you can get that weapon, just because this Wheel of Fortune can be pretty frustrating. Okay, that's pretty much it. We're going to stop there because that's where I stopped for the other guides. And thanks again for watching. Stay tuned for the next one. Take care.